What's going on? Uh-oh. What the hell was that? What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Out on a nice, another fairly warm Florida day. Notice anything different? Got two angles going here now. You got this angle, you got this angle, this angle, this angle. I found a extra GoPro laying around at my office from a job a few years ago. It's a GoPro 4, so the quality is probably not as nice as the GoPro 8 that's on the helmet. But I thought I'd give it a try out, see if the two angles add a little something extra. You know, if I ended up liking it, I might have to upgrade to something a little nicer. I was looking at one of those like 360 cameras, which I thought might be cool. The ones that you can change the angle on. You can look front, side, left, right, up, down, whatever. I know GoPro makes one. There's like the Insta 360. Yeah, I'm also trying out a new microphone in the helmet. And I know it's a cheap lav mic, but I know it just had like no clarity to it. Just wanted to see if there's any difference in the way it sounded. Also changed the mic placement a little bit to on the other side of the helmet on this side. So, I don't know, you tell me if it sounds better or not. I'll take a listen. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed so far. I think we're up to, as of this video, I think I was up to like 40 subscribers. Which, hey, that's great. I mean, I haven't been doing this for very long. Thank you for subscribing. And if you're new here, you know, hit that subscribe button below. Hit that like button. It helps out. You know, the more subscribers and likes I get, the more the YouTube algorithm will suggest the videos to other people. So, what I was thinking about talking about today, which I was watching the new video by Her Two Wheels, and I don't know if you follow her, but you should. She's really cool. Her name's Jess, out of Ohio. She just did a dual vlog with Blockhead, but she just did this new video which I really enjoyed, talking about anxiety in riding and how she like learned to ride, and she was super anxious, and it, you know, became she just overcame little obstacles along the way. So yeah, so I really enjoyed that video because I kind of had the same experience with learning to ride the iron here. You know, I was really interested in learning how to ride, but there was just this overwhelming nervousness I had in the beginning, because I think all my life, you know, everyone's just always said like, everyone's always just said, oh, motorcycles are dangerous, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna crash, you're gonna fall. Even my dad, when he was really young, I think he was like 16, he got into a really bad bike wreck where someone pulled out in front of him and he crashed into him and like was thrown and like messed up his leg really bad, was in the hospital for like 6 months. So, you know, that was always ingrained into my head that, you know, motorcycles equals bad. I myself had to overcome that a little bit too, because, you know, I really wanted to learn. I was really interested in riding a motorcycle, but I just was nervous and had anxiety about it, the whole thing. And even now, like right now, my mother doesn't even know I own a motorcycle, and I'm a grown-ass man, so like I don't know why I care, but you know, if she found out, she'd probably be like, oh, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna die. So little by little, I've overcome a lot of the anxiety about riding. I'm really comfortable riding around city, or the town, or whatever you want to call it, these back roads like this. You know, it's pretty easy. It's not super fast, but you know, I feel like I have a lot of control over the situation. You know, there's definitely some things you have to watch out for with obstacles, people pulling out, people stopping, but generally I think I'm pretty comfortable now, and I've gotten over most of my anxiety about riding here. But the one thing that I haven't done yet, which, you know, watching her video has kind of made me think, you know, I need to tackle some of my fears, is getting onto the highway. I haven't done any highway riding yet, so I thought today would be a great time to take that plunge and just do a short drive on the highway back. So got a route here that's gonna kind of circle me back, but coming up we're gonna get on the expressway, take our first trip down expressway on the bike. You know what, we got to start somewhere. Let's see how we do. We'll see how this goes. We're gonna go a few exits anyways. So hopefully you can still hear me. We're up to highway speed now as we merge on. Speed limit's 65, but most people around here in Florida do about 75, so we'll just hook here in the right lane and hopefully just hang on. So we're in fifth gear, and fifth gear doing about 70. Yeah, definitely. I think this is about where the iron is kind of holding out on. There's not a whole lot more power left. Yeah, the wind buffeting is real though, man. Holy. Man, I'm like white knuckling right now too. Holding on, holy. Alright, we're gonna get off up here at the next exit. Oh man, all right, so hey, I did it. First time on the expressway at highway speeds. All right, so some thoughts. I would say, you know, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. You know, definitely would have to get used to the amount of wind buffeting at those speeds with no fairing, so that's something I gotta get used to. Well, it's probably a little white knuckling, just a little too much, gripping too hard. I need to relax a little bit. Yeah, so the wind is definitely something I have to get used to. It's a lot of buffeting without a fairing or a windshield to kind of take it off my chest. So, you know, how people do like long distance like that without a windshield or at least a fairing, just to kind of reduce some of that wind off of you. Totally get it. Overcoming like, you know, those like little hang-ups about going on the highway or doing whatever. You know, it's something you got to get over when you first start learning to ride. And like, you know, I've been slowly like progressing further and further away from, you know, home base and getting just, you know, a little more experience every time I get out. But overcoming anxiety is, you know, something that we all have to deal with on some level. Oh shit, look at that. Clouds are getting dark. Oh man, hope I don't get caught in that. You know, I think it's great, you know, just to know your limits and just, you know, don't push yourself too hard. Like if you're, you know, only comfortable staying on like the side streets and the local roads until you feel more comfortable, that's great. You know, there's nothing, don't be like pushed into doing something you don't want to do. And, you know, like right now I'm really comfortable on these roads. You know, I don't think I could do something long distance on the highway yet. Just know your limits. You know, I've been only riding for a few months now, so it's, and with no prior experience on a motorcycle, you know, I think I'm doing fairly decent. So, you know, tell me what your biggest anxieties are about riding. You know, like what are your biggest fears? Even the most experienced riders probably like have some sort of anxiety. I think if you're someone who thinks you know everything, I think you're asking to get hurt. I'm super cautious still, and I don't think it's a bad thing. All right, anytime this light wants to go. Man, it's getting hot. It's getting super hot right now.
2 very boring minutes later. 1 eternity later.
Let's go. Yeah, so, you know, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. You know, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you can. It helps out. I think I found some bars I like. I think I'm going to order those soon, so we'll get these, we'll change these out soon enough. Let me know what you think about second camera here. If you like the 2-camera setup, we can go with that. I'll use the 4 for a while until I want to spend some money on something else. This one was free. Hey, subscribe and like. Remember, keep riding. Stay safe. Peace, YouTube.